Hello, everyone. So, this is going to be we're introducing a new series to the channel. Oh, I know I promised I'd cover the JoJo lands as they came out, but honestly, yeah, Rocky isn't some our work isn't something I think I can cover like in quick video snippets. And it's a plus there are already other plenty of channels who like talk about JoJos and stuff. So I instead want to talk about a series that I really been enjoying, Isho Senkin, and AKA, or as it's known in English, Stars Strike It Rich. And if you ever seen the anime or the manga, How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift? It's by the same creative tap. The author, or Sanjivich Ichabako, who's also did a series called Kengan Ashura, which I've never actually seen that. I have been starring again to Baki, though. Oh, so yeah, it's in the similar vein of Baki. And the artist, Ma'am. And let me tell you, the art is one of the key things that did get me into the story because well, we'll see. So yeah, as the summary of the series goes, it follows our main protagonist is Tenma Nozumi, who kind of didn't make it in the professional old fighting women's fighting league in Japan, and so she went a bit underground though because her eye got messed up. She can't, and she did that because her eye got messed up. But she obviously isn't making it as a fighter in women's underground. And so, she and her friends decide to actually make their own underground fighting rings and to make a living. And they end up one of the people first they end up recruiting is a young girl called Hogo Hina. And Hina at first seems normal, but yeah, as the series made it clear from the get go that Hogo Hina is an absolute demon, and she was actually part of a cult called. I'm trying to remember what they were called exactly. Yeah, God's Army, and they were planning on basically either unleashing chemical weapons on Japan, and yeah, uh, Nozumi and her friends have kind of been embroiled in this crazy ass thing, like cult stuff because yeah, he manipulated the army of God, because she's actually part of a group of star children, basically 8 women who are kind of groomed to bring about at the end of the world. And we've actually been seeing more and more of them as the series has gone up, including Hina's old friend Ray, and they actually got a ranking system. Hina's like I think the fourth strongest. Yes. And so yeah, we've had a bit of that plot going on. But I want to talk to you. So yeah, it's a story about like building an underground ring and seeing badass women beat the crap out of each other. And you got on a whole bunch of crazy occult conspiracy shit going on with Hina. And yeah, full disclosure, one of the reasons I actually knew this series exists is because of this lady, Riko Senna. I saw pictures of her on Tumblr. I was thinking, God damn, that is one big lady. Yeah, I gotta know what she's from. And yeah, it turns out the series she's from is actually really damn cool. And and yeah. So yeah, this I compared this series to Baki before, and a lot of people do basically say this is Baki but with women, and yeah, that does make sense. It's not quite as insane as Baki, but I mean, we did have one woman who literally has titanium replaced a lot of her bones with titanium. So it's around the same league. And yeah, it's the writing. The overall plot summary might sound like not that out there, but trust me, there's insane character dialogue like this lady right here, and yeah. There also seems to be definitely a buildup because Nozumi in a later chapter got surgery to fix her eyes, so now she can get back into fighting. And I honestly feel like the series is building up to a big fight between Nozumi and Hina, which yeah, Hina definitely kind of while Hina definitely he seems to be friendly with some of the members. There's a Valkyrie in the underground women's fighting group. Nozumi and the others formed up. She definitely is a bit nuts, and because she's hiding a bunch of chemical weapons, could bring about the end of the world. And so yeah, one thing that's definitely appealing is the art because these are some really crazy kinetic fights, like with some insane impact frames. Like just look at this hit. It and one thing I actually do like, there's also a bunch of other stuff. There's a sense of camaraderie amongst the lady fighters. And also Ichika. She's basically a Nozomi's dirty cop friend who's in charge of finding the insane criminal women to participate in Valkyria's fights. And she says some really, like, a lot of the women in the series say a lot of really outrageous shit, but she might say some of the most outrageous ages. But yeah, the fights are really damn good. There's some great kinetic action, some really impressive impact frames. And like in there's also and like how the creative team went into detail about different weightlifting techniques and dumbbells. Else they actually you do have some panels where they showcase the logic between the fights and the techniques. So overall, and yeah, in the recent chapters of Star Strike at Rich, they're basically having a big brawl between the women of Valkyria and the ladies and the crazy ladies of a prison match. And currently, Yuzahara Lee, their main kung fu expert, is fighting against and Kawamichi Mashiro, the toxic Black Widow, who, if you can't tell by her look and stuff, definitely fits the classic femme fatale mindset. I said, and Hina, and you know this woman's deadly because Hina says that this woman kind of reminds her of herself. Oh, and yeah, the latest chapter shows that somehow this lady is able to deflect Yuzihara's Fa-Jin technique. And again, really awesome, really kinetic impact frames. So yeah, that's Star Striker Rich. We got insane conspiracy plans, and amazing art, really great impact and shit. And of course, badass buff babes, which, as an enjoyer of badass buff babes, this series is basically this series is definitely my cup of tea. I think anyone which I kind of hinted at when I'm in the Miles Morales video I put out recently. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be covering new chapters of the series that come out. It comes out like every other week, so it's usually like 2 chapters a month. So look forward to that. Until next time, have a great day.